Go ahead, Guy, tell us a little bit about your group.
Hi, guys. Right behind me on my right here is Roscoe and Doug, Jim, and James. You can't, yeah, there he is. You can kind of see him in your picture. Anyway, what happened, I'm going to give you a little bit more story than what I gave you before. Mark and I had talked about years ago when I was in Barrie, we did a dad, the only job you'll ever really have. And it was a great program. Anyway, so we were thinking about what to do for the fall. And Neil, you came to mind, and Doug, Mark and I sat down and we discussed it, and we said, yeah, let's do that. And we tried to get Neil and Paul up for a weekend, and that didn't really gain a lot of traction. And so we backed it off to have a breakfast. So we kind of forced Neil to doing everything in about 3 hours that he would have done in a weekend, but it was great, right? He talked about a lot of things that had been certainly on my heart for a while, about men taking their rightful place in their family, their rightful place in the church, their rightful place in the community, all those things being so important. And but the place that really got me is when he put the M5 on the screen, and it was like the Lord just dropped it in my heart and said, okay, this is what you've been waiting for. And right away, he put these 4 guys in my heart as well. And I was leaning over and texting. Neil might have thought I was a little rude, but I was forming a text to invite these guys to join the group right away. But I didn't send it right away. I kind of prayed about it, and I was kind of trying to figure out, like, Lord, why these guys, right? And the common bond between us is not only that we're all Christians and that we all have work in the church, but that we're all military. Most of us are ex-military, except for Jim, who's still a serving member at the moment. Mm-hmm. And I was explaining to Roscoe this evening that the other bond is that all of these guys are all co-hosts or hosts in our Alpha program that we're currently running. And I am the men's ministry leader here. And so Mark and I are in communication. So I had briefed him on what I was going to do and what my mission was. And the thought that I had was, Lord, like, you give me 4 guys with military training, and I know these guys could handle stepping out into a group. So I wanted to get us together and go for about 4 to 6 months and kind of figure this out and work through this. And then, having these guys branch out into other groups and while maintaining this one, or just going out and breaking into other groups, but just growing it, because men's ministry over the last 20 years that I've been involved is so difficult. We keep looking at a large picture and want a large gathering, but you don't get very personal in that way. But this was the thing that I was looking for.